Alright guys, what's going on? Back again with another video, and today what we're going to talk about is two things. One has to do with Legendary, and the second thing has to do with a brand new update that's actually coming in the upcoming weeks to months regarding Pokemon Go, stated by Niantic, so stay tuned for that. Alright guys, so I'm back, and basically it says here that Pokemon Go might receive Legendary Creatures update soon. Now, basically, from yesterday, it was, I actually got word, or a lot of people for that matter, it says Pokemon Go might soon receive a new update introducing the highly anticipated Legendary Pokemon. And basically, it was saying this bit of information emerged through a new ad shown recently on the iTunes App Store in India. However, assuming that the update is on its way, then it's logical to assume that it will eventually land on the Android platform as well, maybe even at the same time as on iOS. So they're basically going to be, I guess, releasing it, via the app stores and the iTunes stores. But this is only in India for now, so we got to see what's going to actually happen. So it says here, the ad on the iTunes App Stores India reads, "Special Pikachu is hat and first legendary Pokemon." Now I'm going to show you that picture in a minute. It says, the first part of the quote holds no mysteries given that the special 1-year anniversary Pikachu skin-wearing Ash's hat was added in the game last week. So the big news here lies in the ad mentioning the first legendary Pokemon, suggesting that these legendary creatures could be added to the world of Pokemon Go in the near future. Now it says here that Niantic CEO John Hanke had previously confirmed that legendary Pokemon will be added in the augmented reality AR game before the end of 2017. And since this is already the month of July, the update should technically be just a few months away at the latest. We've all been waiting for this, so it is coming, guys, so you just gotta stay tuned. As yet, it's not entirely clear how Niantic will proceed with implementing legendary Pokemon, but presumably these creatures might be added to the game gradually and in batches. So basically, they don't know what they're really going to do. Basically, they don't know if they're going to release it via iTunes, via the App Store, or they're going to release it one at a time in batches, or if they do release it like one at a time, then it's going to gradually build to like you on YouTube and so forth and so on for the other legendary Pokemon. Now I'm really excited for this because I think they should have been released this now. Niantic was supposed to have been released legendaries, but there was problems with the systems and with bugs and everything, and the problems with everybody spoofing, so they had to take care of that. So you really, if you don't take care of the bugs, there's no point in having legendary Pokemon. So, but the spoofing part is not really a big deal. But the bugs are, so if you get rid of the bugs first, then the game will actually work to perfection, so you can actually enjoy those legendary Pokemon. So, however, it says here, Pokemon Go continues to be one of the most popular mobile games in recent years, and Niantic intends on keeping the game updated with new features, some of which have already been added to the game over the past couple of months. This includes the highly anticipated raid battles, which seems to enjoy a lot of success, as well as overhauled gym systems. Now, this doesn't really, I really don't need to be reading any of this because we already know how this whole thing goes. So, I'm just going to scroll through it. If the rest of you want to read it, pause this video, or if you want to read the rest of it, you can. But it's really no point in reading it. So I'm just going to read this. As for legendary Pokemon, they have been expected for a long while. So hopefully the ad at hand was more of an unofficial teaser rather than an error from Niantic's part. Now it says, assuming that the update is real and on its way, it's likely that it will first debut on the iTunes App Store, considering these recent events. But this doesn't necessarily mean that the same feature update won't be introduced on the Android platform in time again. So they're saying basically that it's going to be released on the iTunes platform first, and then the Google Play Store for Android users. Now, with that being said, basically Niantic still isn't for sure what they actually want to do. with Pokemon Fest coming up and everything like that, they don't really know what they really want to do. So, guys, stay tuned. I'm gonna actually show you that picture of what I was talking about as far as this paragraph goes. So stay tuned. Alright, guys. So basically, this is the sign here. It says Pokemon Go Special Pikachu with Hat and First Legendary Pokemon. So we really don't know who is gonna come to Pokemon Go first. Everybody's saying they want Mew and Mewtwo, but you never know. It might be Lugia, Ho-Oh, or the three legendary birds, Articuno, Moltres, or Zapdos. But but enough about this here. This was yesterday's news, and I forgot to actually put it up. But so I redeemed myself by letting you guys know today. But there's another thing that Niantic just posted on their website on PokemonGoLive.com about new updates to the game and new events coming to Pokemon Go throughout the recent weeks and recent months. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, guys, so basically here it says Pokemon Go events around the world. This is the new updates and events being released by Niantic on their Pokemon Go Live.com page. So let's get into it. Up here it says, trainers, over the next few months, we'll be hosting a number of events taking place around the world in celebration of Pokemon Go's 1-year anniversary. No matter where you live, you're invited to join in the fun. So, which Niantic was actually right, or a lot of people for that matter. Everybody was saying we just want to get the Pikachu with the Ash Ketchum hat, which was kind of boring. I caught a few Ash Ketchum. I think I caught about 4. But yeah, back on topic. It says here, so Pokemon Go Fest Chicago, Pokemon Go Fest, which is Saturday, July 22nd, taking place in Grant Park, Chicago, Illinois. It's fast approaching, and we hope you're all as excited as we are. Now, of course, we're all excited because I just thought that people that was going to Chicago was only going to see the events, the legendaries, or however Niantic is going to reveal the legendaries. But actually, no, it turns out for the people that don't go to Go Fest, it's actually going to be participating in some event that's actually happening, around the world. So you don't necessarily have to be there. Now, I know some people are going to try to spoof there. I would have been one of them, but I can no longer spoof because of the new Android update. So, but that's okay. So I have FSU to cover that. Shout out to FSU, by the way. And then yeah, so here it says we wanted to share some details about how Pokemon Go trainers everywhere can participate in this global challenge with trainers at the event to unlock special rewards worldwide. So I'm guessing they're going to have special rewards actually there. So this way, at least with what you're making, you spend money to actually go. They want to make it that much better, but at the same time, if you're not actually going to be there, they want to make it just as nice, but make it a little more interesting for people that's actually there. So. But even if I could have gone to Go Fest, I wouldn't have, because a lot of people don't realize that. At the bottom of the page, it says the items that are prohibited, and they were saying cameras, drones, and see a lot of Pokemon Go YouTubers, such as myself, like to use drones. Now, I don't have a drone, but other people have drones. And you're not allowed to bring that. So basically, you can't bring cameras, but if you look at it, your phone has a camera. So they're saying you can't bring your phone. What's the point of playing the game? What's the point of being there if you can't bring your phone? So you guys might want to check that out for the ones that's going to the PokeFest. Anyhow, let's get back into this. So it says during the day, there will be 3 challenge windows in which trainers everywhere will work alongside those in Chicago to unlock global rewards. During the challenge windows, trainers in Grant Park will attempt to unlock perks for Pokemon Go players around the world by catching certain types of Pokemon. Each Pokemon type will be tied to a different perk, so trainers at the park will need to carefully choose which Pokemon they catch. Will those in attendance try to catch electric-type Pokemon to reduce the distance required to hatch eggs, or grass-type Pokemon to increase starter bonuses? For other Pokemon types to secure a variety of other bonuses? Join in the action to find out. So anyway, it says here, meanwhile, trainers outside of Chicago, which is us, or me for that matter, will attempt to catch as many Pokemon as possible during the challenge windows to extend the duration of bonuses unlocked by those attending the event. If trainers around the world catch enough Pokemon, a mystery challenge will be unveiled in Grant Park that, once completed, will unlock an extra special bonus across the globe. So basically what they're saying is, for the people that's actually there, if they catch enough Pokemon, a mystery bonus will be unlocked for them. But at the same time, if they're not there, the people that unlocked the special bonuses or whatever, the people that's not actually there can still join in on that because it's already unlocked or whatever it is. So, with that being said, it says trainers everywhere will want to grab their friends and family to help make this the biggest celebration in Pokemon Go's history. So these are the events. It's saying Pokemon Go Safari Zone events in Europe. We're excited to announce that a variety of Pokemon Go Safari Zone events will be taking place at select Unibel, Radham Cove shopping centers during August and September. Which, by the way, this is actually tied to the 1-year anniversary, which a lot of people thought, like I said before earlier, they thought it was just a Pikachu hat. Like I thought it was that. Just a Pikachu hat, by the way. But yeah, so it says here, so we all know how Niantic does. You know, they'll say one thing and it'll never happen or whatever it is. So, but anyway, yes, we have some events that's happening in Denmark, Prague, and the Czech Republic on August 5th, 2017, August 12th, 2017. We got the Mall of Scandinavia in Stockholm, we got Sweden, and the rest of them, as you can see, and the Netherlands. Shout out to Reversal, because I know that's his hometown, and yeah, real excited for that one. So shout out to you, Reversal. A special shout out to you. September 16th, 2017. Yeah, you have the rest of these like Barcelona, Spain, Paris, France, Germany, and so forth. I'm not gonna read the rest of that because I'm not even gonna try. You guys can already see that. Anyway, y'all gonna get the same update as me anyway. So, it says all 7 Pokemon Go Safari Zone events will give trainers the opportunity to catch a wide variety of Pokemon in special zones featuring Pokemon originally encountered in the Kanto and Johto regions, including some Pokemon never before encountered in Europe. Additionally, trainers in attendance will join forces to take on unique and powerful raid bosses that will be making appearances at the event. So basically, it's going to be Pokemon that's never been seen, that's never been seen there. So it might be a Heracross. Now, that's regionally locked, but actually on the Go Fest, they had a Go Fest sign when it was announced at Go Fest that Heracross might be there, so he might be one of the raid bosses. So if you don't have a Heracross, now's your chance, and you won't have to worry about regionally locked Pokemon either. I guess just for the time being, or whatever. But I think that's pretty cool. But me, I have a Heracross. I got it because I spoofed. But like I said, I can no longer spoof because of the new Android update. Now, anyway, it says, I lost my spot, guys. Okay, so it says Pikachu outbreak in Japan. The Pokemon Company will be hosting its annual Pikachu outbreak event in Yokohama, Japan, from August 9th to 15th, where a special Pokemon Go experience is taking place. More information about Pikachu outbreak will be unveiled by the Pokemon Company in the coming days, so stay tuned for the exciting details. Now that's about the Pikachu outbreak in Japan, which I won't be going. It's not a big deal unless somebody uploads it, which I know they will, and I can actually see what I missed or whatever. But as of right now, it's not a big deal. The Pokemon Go Fest, that's what I'm looking towards. So anyway, since we're looking forward for you to join us in celebrating Pokemon Go's 1-year anniversary by taking part in the festivities happening globally. To stay up to date with all of the upcoming Pokemon Go events, including those mentioned above and the recently announced Big Heritage event taking place in the United Kingdom on July 22nd and 23rd, visit our all-new Pokemon Go events page, the Pokemon Go team. So this is a lot that's actually going on. They might actually release in Gen 3. Or my take on it is that I think during the Pokemon Go Fest, they should release Gen 3 and half of Gen 4. Because right now, I think Gen 7 is out as far as like the TV show goes. you know, and they're working on Gen 8 right now. So I think they should release Gen 3 and half of Gen 4. This way, next year we can still get the rest of Gen 4. A lot of people say that wouldn't make sense, but on YouTube, I saw a lot of YouTubers, Pokemon Go YouTubers, saying that Niantic should actually release Gen 3 and Gen 4. Now, how I feel is they should release, I was on that train, Gen 3, Gen 4, but at the same time, I was thinking about it earlier before I made this video. They should actually release Gen 3 and then release like half of Gen 4. This way next year, they can actually give us the rest of Gen 4 and it'll give us something to work towards. Kind of like when they released Gen 2 with Togepi. Like they released Togepi first and then they gave us, you know, a little bit more, you know, although we all wanted it to be released all at one time. It's just because it'll give us time to actually keep the game going. They don't want to keep the game going because they don't want to release everything all at one time. That's why they did it that way. However, if they release Gen 3 and half of Gen 4, they still will give us a new gen this year, which we actually supposed to be getting it anyway. Because, like I was saying in my previous videos, they have like a 7-month grace period where they release another generation of Pokemon. Like they released Gen 2 back in February. That was 7 months. So, from February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, that's 7 months. So they're going to be releasing it in September. So just before we go back to school, expect Gen 3 or Gen 3 and Gen 4 if that would actually happen. That's just my take on it. So guys, that's going to basically wrap this up. Let me check something real quick. Just want to scroll down. Check out that poster. I mean, that's really cool. I wonder if I can click on it. Can I click on it? Yes, I can. Now, that's pretty dope. Play Together Worldwide. That's pretty dope. That's dope. So, you see that the global rewards. This is achieved here in Phase 1 worldwide. Catch challenge to unlock the mystery challenge inside Grant Park. That's the mystery challenge in Phase 2. Phase 3 global rewards. Complete Phase 2 mystery challenge in Grant Park to unlock a major global reward. And then you have the bronze, silver, and gold. These are the rewards. Increased bonus duration by 24 hours. The silver rewards increased bonus duration by 48 hours. Gold mystery. Oh, this is the gold. Mystery challenge unlocked. And then once you unlock it, you get the gold medal. And then candy bonuses. You got the XP bonuses, startup bonuses, egg distance bonuses, buddy distance bonus, and encounter route bonus. To be honest, this will be good because at least, and the reason I say that part of Gen 4 because at least now we'll be able to evolve Tangela to Tangrowth or, you know, Magmar to Magmortar since we already have Magby. And just the Pokemon that need their evolution forms, they should release those Pokemon from Gen 4 whatever. Just so we'll have those evolutions tied down since we already have Magby and Magmar. But we forget to have Magmortar. Now we have Elefun and we have Electabuzz, but we need Electabuzz to evolve form, which is Gen 4. Well, I believe it's Gen 4 or Gen 5. But comment that down below if it's Gen 4 or Gen 5. I believe it's Gen 4. But yeah, Electabuzz's evolved form is Electivire. So they should release, you know, release those Pokemon and make those like, you know, tier bosses, like, you know, raid bosses rather. But yeah, these are all the challenge windows. We got the time right here, 11 a.m., 11:30 p.m., all of that. And it says collect and catch Pokemon to unlock bronze, silver, or gold tier rewards globally. But guys, that's gonna wrap this up for this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, sub, crush that notification bell so you stay updated with my latest videos. And yeah, guys, like I always say, peace and love to you all. I'm out. Peace.